You finally found the perfect socket wrench in your tool stash, and you get ready to take off the engine casing. You casually tell augmented reality glasses to show the next step of the repair, which pulled up the schematics and it guided you on what to do next. You're dead set on fixing your car's engine yourself instead of calling in a mechanic. And now, thanks to physical cognitive technology, you can. I'm Evan Goldstein. I'm a licensed professional engineer and a data scientist. I'm building the AI Capitalist channel to talk with the leaders and the thinkers like you about how we navigate this new world of intelligent machines. Now, the example I opened with is a pretty useful example of combining cognitive and physical technology that could really shake things up for humanity. This mix is bound to change how we view ourselves, how we learn, how we work, and how we shape our communities and cultures. Let's think back to our earliest cognitive technology, language. It all started with grunting sounds and some fancy hand gestures, and even today, over 90% of how we chat is nonverbal, which is partly why Zoom fatigue is a real thing after endless video calls. That being said, AI Capitalist is probably the epitome of verbal technology, because I sit here talking to you from far away using technology, but I still try to use gestures and emotions to convey ideas, with that hitting on that sort of primal technology. Now we've progressed to writing on stones, wood, and paper, and then came along the printing press and books. And these were big leaps in cognitive technology. But nowadays we've got our trusty smartphones, and they help lighten our mental load by letting us store and access tons of information easily. Basically, they help us go beyond our usual physical limits. Now on the flip side, physical technologies boost our bodily skills. They help us live better lives. Those first stone tools were game changers, allowing us to hunt more efficiently and put together a tasty steak from a mastodon. They help us create clothing to keep us warm during the Ice Age. Being able to jot down our thoughts was a massive step forward, and letting us share knowledge across larger groups of people. While you might imagine that the first writing was all about epic tales or poetry, it turns out that it was mainly used for tracking things like debts and grain inventories. Looks like accountants really are one of the oldest professions, although not the oldest profession. Physical technology usually needs to be hands-on. You have to focus on and engage with it very precisely. Cognitive technology, on the other hand, works more directly with our minds and our senses, and often feels more natural. When we blend these two types of technology, our societies often bloom, and we explore exciting new ideas and innovations. Physical technologies have helped our civilizations grow, while cognitive technologies shift our social structures and communication patterns, not to mention altering our very perception of reality. We see the impact today with social media and with the internet creating and sharing new realities, sometimes for the better, but also for the worse. Cognitive technologies can easily be tailored to individual needs and preferences, like customizing software with themes, but physical technology can be personalized too. But it just costs more and takes longer, so it's a bit trickier. As we keep discovering fresh ways to mix cognitive and physical technologies, our understanding of ourselves and what it means to be human is going to change. Right now, AR, virtual reality, and various AI tools like machine learning and generative AI are just starting to make waves, along with advances in brain-computer interfaces, artificial limbs, and even genetic engineering. One of my goals with this channel is to break down how these changes will impact our culture, from how we interact with one another to the influence on customs and behaviors. As cultures collide, we might need entirely new forms of cultural expression, from art to music and beyond. And if you want to support me in building this channel, I would appreciate it if you could push the like button. Pushing like lets me know that I'm making content that you want to see, and it spreads that content to others. So thank you for supporting AI Capitalist. These technology changes are never simple. Culture always plays a huge role in how technology evolves. With so many different cultures out there, the progress of technology is the straight line. I like to think agriculture just happened overnight, but it actually took thousands of years, with many cultures trying it, rejecting it, and then circling back much later to take it up again. Technology is so deeply rooted in what it means to be human and essential to our survival as a species. Maybe this time around, we're just getting the hang of how to use technology better. And we have to remember that the technology isn't going to save us from some sort of cultural decline. All these previous cultures like Rome and Greece, the Greeks had Greek fire, Rome had their roads and aqueducts. The technology didn't save them from the underlying cultural problems that came from inequality. And that's probably something that I'm going to delve into more in a later episode. Don't stop now. I have dozens more videos. This video is part of a playlist, which I'll post for you here so that you can go through and watch other videos that are similar, or you can watch our newest videos, and we have lots of other playlists. So keep clicking, keep watching. Click over there, right there.